Alright, Sean, Katie, Sean. We've been away for a while, a few months. We've had a lot of stuff on, but that's basically, we've just, 2025 has been it's been a rough start of the year. But we're okay now. I'm okay. You're okay. Are you okay? I never asked. Are you okay?
Oh, thanks for asking. It's only like May.
But yeah, we're back. We're gonna do. We've got a lot to catch up on. We've missed a bunch of stuff. We have to finish a bunch of shows. We've got to get back filming films. We're going to start playing games.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't like that face.
It's been arranged. But yeah, so this, I don't know if this will be the first video, but it'll be one of the first videos. So this is I Know What You Did Last Summer. Ever heard of it?
I think so.
It was a film way back when.
Okay.
1996, I think, the year I was born. And they've remade it. Because God knows they're struggling with good horror films nowadays. So yeah, let's watch.
Babe, you okay? Why don't you go upstairs and
Can you hear it?
do that guided meditation you like?
She was in a film.
Find a peaceful setting.
She's an actress, yes.
Close your eyes. Imagine a white light calling you.
I can't think of
Now,
what she's been in that I've seen.
love entering your body and emanating out from your chest.
Oh my.
Take a deep breath
Oh,
in
ouch.
and remember the energy you give to the universe always comes back to you.
Oh.
He looks like the guy from Dead by Daylight, like one of the killers. Is that what this? Is that what he's from?
This is some kind of karma for what we did.
Which one?
There's a killer in
What if someone saw
Dead by Daylight that shoots arrows.
Oh no.
It's not this.
You need to handle this. This isn't the first time there's been violence.
Hey!
It's not going to stop.
Oh, yeah, Sarah Michelle Gellar, wasn't it, as well? Yeah, that's right.
That's his wife, isn't it?
Yeah, I think.
I need to start drinking.
I don't know if this is correct. They either met on this film. Oh, they must have met on this film.
I need your help.
Oh, and Jennifer Love-Hewitt was in it.
I just have one question. What did you do last summer?
This place is so beautiful, it makes me want to die.
Oh, that's an annoying joke. I don't like jokes like that.
Energy you give.
So no. So from
Okay, I thought it was that killer, just because he's shot. He's the only killer that I've ever known of that shoots.
what's he called? The chain slinger?
It's something like
Death
that.
slinger.
No,
the
you
death
like
slinger.
shoots and you like drags. I just.
Yeah. No, it's not him.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, in the original, Jennifer Love-Hewitt, Sarah Michelle Gellar, and Freddie Prinze Jr. And I don't know if there's two others or one other, but they are reckless teenagers. And
They do something one summer.
they did, yes. They ran someone over.
Oh.
I don't want to spoil it, but
So it's kind of like a revenge thing.
sort of. I think I mean, I've never seen the whole thing myself, but I know the general plot is that they accidentally kill someone,
Right.
or so they think. Then they try to dispose of the body,
Okay.
because it's something like they're drunk teenagers driving.
Is this like a big kind of plot twist revelation at the
No.
end?
No.
And we're meant to.
Root for these people, yes.
Okay.
They're drunk teenagers.
That
Are you telling me you don't want to
kills-
root for drunk teenagers?
That kills someone and tries to dispose of the body.
They're very likeable. One of them's Jennifer Love-Hewitt.
Oh, they're attractive. Therefore, we must forgive them.
Interesting that Sarah Michelle Gellar's dead. I mean, I don't know. I don't think she died in the. Oh wait, she might have died. I think Sarah Michelle Gellar might have been the beautiful idiot.
Oh, because she's blonde.
Yeah. Jennifer Love-Hewitt's the final girl. Freddie Prinze Jr. is the... Well, he's Shaggy, so of course he has to... No, he's not.
He's not Shaggy.
He's Fred, so he has to survive. Nobody really cares about Daphne, do they?
Rude.
But yeah, interesting that she died, because she's got quite a lot of star power about her.
Have you seen the original?
No.
Oh.
I've seen the parody of the original, though. And so yeah, the geezer who's after them is a guy with a hook, and I think he's meant to be the guy who they kill. Because that's a... Is that not a fishing thing? I thought you were well versed in fishing.
Just, yeah. I would say it looks more like a meat hook.
Oh yeah, that's true. No, but it's one that you hold.
Yeah, but
it's not one that's used to cut open fish bellies.
Maybe, but I
or
can't
scoop out fish bellies. Maybe.
I can't say that I'm well versed in hooks.
And fishing utensils.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I think that's the sort of the gist of it, is that, you know, they think they killed this guy, they don't actually kill this guy, and then he comes back and decides he's going to kill all of them instead.
In the original one?
Yeah.
So is that going to be the same?
Seems like it, doesn't
probably.
it? I definitely recognise that, like that thing, the big guy with a hood and a hook. It always seems to be hook related. Like,
I couldn't think of anything. Imagine, like, you're about to die, but you get strung up on a hook. Like, that would just be terrible.
Oh, he doesn't string them up. He disembowels them.
Oh. Well, that's not much better then, is it? Having to, like...
As far as murder utensils go, it's a pretty damn good one, isn't it? I mean, I don't particularly know. I'm not well versed in murder utensils either, but, you know.
I was going to say...
You think, in terms of pain, a hook is going to hurt a lot.
I mean, it's sadistic, isn't it? Yeah, sure. Like, disemboweling someone.
But, like, I know, but, like...
And yes, it would hurt.
Like, there's the knife, isn't it?
Because like, it's not exactly sharp either, is it?
I know, but the knife's just, like, straight. And obviously that's still... I'm not saying that a knife wouldn't hurt and a hook will, but a knife's straight. And it's kind of like that. With a hook, if it goes in, it's a bit like how... I don't know if it was the Mongols... How they designed their arrows not to be pulled out, because they just...
Oh, because
pulled
they, like,
everything out.
They, like, ding at the end so that it would, like...
disembowel you if you pulled it out. Same with the hook. Once it's in, it's going to do a lot of major damage to the organs, isn't it? Unless, of course, you get stabbed in the leg or something. But even then, like, you can't pull it out. You know what I mean? Like, if you get a hook in the leg, right, because of the curve, you can't just... You're going to have to, go back to go forward. Whereas a knife, you can just sort of pull it out. Interesting first video for us to come back to.
No. Yeah.
Don't worry, it will be a lot more lighthearted after this video.
I somehow don't believe you.
What was she in? She was in something.
Recognise her.
She was in something where she was...
Dumb.
Yes.
Was she not in the new Knives Out?
Yeah, she was, that's right.
She was...
Whiskey! That's who she was. Well done. That's my Benoit Blanc.
Okay, yeah.
You've put pineapple juice in his whiskey. That's what he says.
Oh God, yes. Okay. Do I know any of these other people?
Oh, sorry, I've lost it.
Oh, come on, you had one job. Okay. No, they're probably all gonna die except from her.
Yeah, maybe. No, it's the 2020s. A lot of people survive now. There's only 2, at least. Well, even then, in older horror films.
All the older ones coming back though.
Yeah, but in all the older horror films, there used to be at least 1 female and 1 male. Like Scream, it was Randy and Sydney, wasn't it? Actually, Scream, there was 4. Randy, Sydney, Dewey, and Gail. All 4 of them survived the original. So let's assume the blonde is definitely going to survive.
I would say it's not very often that the supposed main female character gets killed off.
No. So I think he's going to survive.
Okay.
He's going to die. Them two are going to die. She's going to survive. I think Freddie Prinze Jr. will die as well.
What about
Jennifer Love-Hewitt. Doubt it, because she's the original surviving girl.
Isn't he the original surviving boy?
I think he's meant to be a Dewey. This film, isn't it? It's a blueprint. It's come from the Scream blueprint, hasn't it? Scream came back and did its remake after.
The new kids, and they've got like a mentor, kind of older.
Yeah.
Been through this kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it, the guy's pretty much a carbon copy of what Dewey looks like in the new Scream film.
Oh, that was heartbreaking.
I know. And people never let me forget the fact that we knew he was going to die. God. Never.
I know, how dare you guess something right?
I know.
Imagine if he gets this right.
I know. But look, he's the carbon copy of what Dewey looks like.
Kind of disgruntled, he's like separated himself from society.
Yeah, he's got grey in his beard, he doesn't care.
He's come back and everyone's like, oh, he's just the crazy guy that this terrible thing happened to, and then he saves them all heroically and dies in the process.
As if they never let us forget that when one of the songs on the soundtrack was called Dewey's Last Stand. Of course Dewey was going to die.
I mean, there's only so many times dude can get stabbed in the gut before he dies. I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I know.
Like, that's got to do some like overtime, like damage over the years.
Yeah. How many were in the car? 5.
Do you think this is when it happens? Because is that not her boyfriend?
Yeah, well, it's...
Or is that one of the guys from the bar? Or is it... I don't know. No. Is it?
It's not, is it?
No. Okay, so he's... Okay, so this isn't when the incident...
No, it might be the incident. Just, he's not her boyfriend. Just a friend.
I know, but I thought he was the guy that you see get the arrow through. That was the point I was making.
Right. Apparently he doesn't care about who he kills.
Well, maybe it's just like a warning to her.
Well, the warning is, I know what you did last summer, innit?
Do you think it's going to be the same kind of thing in the sense that it's the person they think they've killed? Or do you think it's actually going to be a twist and that it's like a family member?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like a single dad, you killed my son, or you killed my daughter, my only good thing in this world.
The thing is, I can't remember if because I've never seen the original, like, outright. I can't think of if it's actually the guy who they think they kill.
Right.
I don't know if I mean, there might have been like a plot twist in that one that's like, oh, it's not actually him. Why are you doing this? Yeah, it's a decent idea. It lends itself, doesn't it, to sort of having like a murder mystery aspect. Doesn't seem like it's going to be one that's going to be sort of paranormal.
No, but I don't think it needs it really, does it?
No.
I just wonder what they're gonna like.
Oh gosh, he's in a sauna.
Oh, that's such a compromising place.
There's nowhere worse except when you're
slippery
having a poo. Except when you're having a poo, never at your most relaxed. There's no escape at that point. Yeah.
It's. You're next. It's interesting, isn't it? Because it's like.
Who is this guy? Bill Goldberg?
We've seen with these like kind of not so much remakes, but I guess sequels, kind of newer sequels of old horror films. They can work because I thought Scream.
What did she call it? What did she call it in Scream? She gave it a special name.
I can't remember.
So a requel or something like that, like a remake / sequel.
Might have been. I can't remember.
Something like that, isn't it?
They can work, but because Scream, I do hope it isn't just like a copy of what they did with Scream.
Yeah, Scream rehash.
You know what I mean? But I also wonder. I assume do you know if the original was quite graphic? Like very like guts and.
I'm not sure. I don't think so. Like back then, like, you know, films like this and Scream were tailored towards 15s and 12s. So they didn't want not 12s, 15s, but they didn't want to 18. If you start showing guts and everything, then it's
they make it R-rated and stuff.
Yeah, it's an 18, isn't it?
Okay.
So I don't think so.
Feels like it would be with like something like a hook, because like you say, like.
Yeah, I mean, going off the sort of one attack that we actually see, it doesn't look all that graphical, does it? I mean, we see the arrow inside of him.
Yeah, we
but-
don't see the hook getting used though.
No. Oh god, and it's white floors, white paint, white clothes. Guys just living in a oh god.
An imagery of innocence, some might say.
Yeah. Well done. Yeah. Good for
I
you.
wonder if he is just like he's just not involved at all. This is just like a revenge kill.
Yeah, you'd be so angry, wouldn't you? Well, what the heck did I do? I
Like,
didn't deserve this.
It looks like she's wearing an engagement ring as well at times, so it's like he is literally just a fiance that has no idea what is going on.
That's a good point, actually.
And
I think
just being killed.
one of the things they do is say no one else knows. We don't let anyone else know. This is just us, like the group. So he wouldn't know,
She wouldn't have told him, and
and he still gets killed. Poor guy. I would be so livid in the final moments of my life.
I would say I'm rooting for him, but he sadly is going to perish, and I do feel bad for him.
Yeah, he's the title card guy.
Yeah,
He's the
last. He's Drew Barrymore in Scream.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as like popularity goes, it's interesting that this is the one they decided to go with. Like, I don't know if I know what he did last summer was that big of a film. I mean, it got a lot of sequels, but then again, every horror film got a lot of sequels.
Well, I mean, maybe it's a good thing, kind of going to one of the kind of lesser known ones to us anyway. And then exploring.
Did she
that.
not mention that? I know what he did last summer in Scream. Scream's my measuring stick, just because I love Scream. Did they mention what I know he did last summer? I don't think so. If they did, I can't pinpoint it. Yeah, could be interesting. Thing is, though, with things like this, it's just kind of like it's the formula, isn't it?
There's always a biker rev in his engine when we record videos. Always.
I know. Div. Yeah, it just feels like a film that would just be very formulaic. Like Scream was really good. Scream 2 was quite good. Scream 3 was a bit naff. Scream 4 was bleh. Newer Scream was quite good. Most recent Scream was a bit naff. It's like, if you just go with formula, then I don't think it's as good as it can be. Then again, Scream has its thing, doesn't it? Its thing is, who is the person that's doing it?
Yeah, and you're like, what, yeah.
Yeah. Whereas things like, Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street, their formula was just gore.
I feel like Scream is like the newer ones. They tried to explore different ways of killing the ones that were going to die. Like that poor lass that like got stabbed and then got the knife moved and then she had to try and crawl across that ladder. And then in one of the newer ones, like that was just horrific. And then she fell and like died. It was like that was just horrible. I wonder if this is going to be like that. Just exploring ways that they can just kill them.
Yeah, it's not a terrible idea. But again, if it's just if it's essentially the same film, there's not going to be that much in it that's appealing to me anyway. Because it's just kind of like it's not really a concept I'm all that interested in.
I think it depends. For me, it depends on what they supposedly did. Because if they did this terrible thing, I'm going to be like, well, I can't really root for these people.
Yeah.
The only people I'm going to be rooting for are the innocents that are dying around them, and probably the older ones, just because I haven't seen the original one.
She did the same thing.
Well, I know that now. They've grown, they've matured.
Oh, she was in Criminal Minds, wasn't she?
She was.
Yeah, so... but she was not well liked.
No, she wasn't. Yeah, I think it depends, because with it being modern, it could be something like just terrible, couldn't it?
Yeah. I think maybe Jennifer Love-Hewitt was the one who was kind of like, let's not do it. We can't do this. It's not very good. It's not a... Like, she was trying to be the conscience of the group. Which is why you rooted for Jennifer Love-Hewitt. The same, you weren't that bothered if Freddie Prinze Jr. died, but he obviously didn't die.
Yeah.
But that's another thing. Surely this film came out around Buffy time, so no matter what Sarah Michelle Gellar did, I'm pretty sure everyone was rooting for Sarah Michelle Gellar. Nicole definitely would have been rooting for Sarah Michelle Gellar. But then she was in this, but then she was in Scream 2. So when did it... Hold on, I'm going to have to Google it now because that's going to play on my mind. I know we did this, not original. 1997? Yeah, 1997. The first Scream was 96, I'm sure it was. Scream. Yeah, 1996.
When was the second one though?
1997. So she did this and...
Scream. And then when did she do Buffy?
That's a good question. Buffy... The Vampire Slayer... 1997?
Good grief.
So yeah, she did Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Surely she should have been the main one. Just kicking the bad guy's backside. Oh, you're a ghost, are you? How then?
Do you know what I do for a living?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just have Spike and Angel and the ginger one.
I mean, first season Buffy though.
That's true. What was the guy called? Oh, what was Anthony Head called? Giles. That's what he was called. He was called Giles.
Oh my god.
Willow. That was the other one. Willow was the ginger one. She was the witch who fancied Seth Green. And was it another witch? I don't know. I'm not the person to ask about this, Katie.
No.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know what else to say about this other than I'd watch it. I'm impartial.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, I know what you've told me about the original one. I've never seen the original one. I'd watch it.
Yeah.
See what it's about.
Yeah, maybe down the line we'll watch it. Let us know what you think down in the comments. Try to be nice to us. We've just come back. No mentions of me predicting Dewey's death and that upsetting her because, of course it was going to happen.
Imagine if we just predicted.
Not the entire film. You just predicted the main plot twist.
Dear.
Yeah, like the video, subscribe, think about me notified when we upload. We're going to try to go back to uploading every day. If we can.
Hopefully.
Anything else you want to say?
If you were going to be in like a horror film, or like even just like this kind of thing, like a slasher film, how would you want to die? If you were going to die, how would you want to die? Because you want it to be cool.
Probably Dewey.
You'd want it to be like, yeah.
Like Dewey had a good death. Not Randy, because Randy had a really unfortunate death. Not Liev Schreiber.
You don't have to just make it about Scream. It's just
Well, I
in
don't want to be
general.
the guy in Friday the 13th who gets his head punched off.
Yeah.
I
Like
don't
Johnny
know.
Depp who gets swallowed by a bed.
Oh yeah, that's rough. That's a rough one. I don't know. Maybe falling from the bridge of Khazad-dûm while fighting a Balrog.
That really wasn't what I was expecting. But I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
I want it to be really stupid.
Just falling down the stairs.
So, like I want you to, like, if you like came across my body and you were all sad and you'd go, but you know what? She died how she lived.
Sneezing to death.
Like, yeah, you could find some peace in knowing that I died happily.
What, sneezing? It's just sneezing to
Not
death.
necessarily sneezing. Like I was running away from the killer and I would like take a tumble and I'd like break my neck or something.
Doesn't someone does that like that, don't they?
The amount of times I fall down the stairs, it would have to be falling down the stairs.
Yeah, just find your mangled body and be like,
I'm all like,
well, she was obviously murdered, yeah, by the stairs, by gravity.
yeah.
Hmm.
Let me find some humour in it.
Yeah. She died how she lived, falling down the stairs.
Put that on my grave.
Yeah. Who falls down the stairs in the... Never mind. Thank you for watching.